Well, everybody, good morning. I think it's still morning here on a lovely fall day. If you can't tell by the leaves falling past the camera on the trail here, we are at Little Gunpowder in the Fallston area again. It's going to be an absolutely beautiful day for a ride. It's about 70 degrees. Couldn't ask for a more lovely fall weather. Andy and me today, and we're gonna have to watch ourselves in the corners. And today we're going for a little bit of extra mileage, so we're gonna be going a little bit slower. I'm gonna let Andy lead and tell him not to rush himself, and we're gonna see if we can't get both Tales of Winterfell and Jesse's Trail, this time in the clockwise direction, which should make climbing it a lot easier and going down it a lot more fun. Of course, with the leaves down, you know the rock's out there, you're just not sure where. But that's why we ride bikes with big fat tires and suspension. Lovely suspension, front and rear. And I'll tell you, it's been busy out here. A lot of vehicles in the parking lot, a lot of bicyclers, a lot of hikers, so we're going to have to watch for cross traffic. All right, Andy, take us in. How's it going? Good. Keep chugging, you got it. There you go, kick it through with one foot. Lovely little rock gardens. Low bridge. You'll get that eventually, it ain't no thing. Yep, and pull off the trail and let this person here pass.
Thank you.
Lovely Fox 36 on the front of that bike. That is a possible upgrade for the future for my bike, is to go up a size up to 150 millimeters, add about a ½ degree of slack to the bike, 10 more millimeters of front travel, some fatter stanchions will add a little bit of weight to the bike, but it'll add more cushion for when I'm dropping the big stuff. It is one of the more popular upgrades for the Trek EX8. Hey, how's it going? Seen a lot of Treks out here today, Andy. A testament to how popular the bike company is.
trouble with this one little rock. We'll see if I get over it.
Just hit it like you mean it and don't stop pedaling for nothing. And remember, you can pull up now as well as push down because you've got the clipless. So just keep going. There you go. Keep going.
Oh, maybe over the rock.
Hey, progress is progress, man. Not watching where I'm going. Yeah.
It's going.
How's it going, man?
All right. A little hot. I'm bowling.
I was reluctant to put on all the Lycra, but I'm like, nah, once I get moving, I'll warm right up.
Oh yeah, this is beautiful. You guys have a good one.
You too.
You too.
I didn't think I was going to get up that. I went up the high side,
Yeah, I'm
right through the leaves. I'm like, oh, those leaves are going to eat me. I just know it.
trying to think because I know I've made it up here.
Well, yeah, the leaves make it a little harder. You know, you lose traction sometimes.
I think I've gone up that side.
Yeah,
Because this gets a little
it's a little washed out.
crunchy here.
See, you got raw power versus technical skill. If you go on the left, you have to be more tech. If you went on the right, you had to be more power.
Yeah.
I just wanted to see if I could get up it with all these leaves.
You made it.
Yep, I sure did. Yep, you go right ahead. Not in any hurry today. I got all day. Just don't tell Cliff I said that because I'm due for game night at his house, but that doesn't start till 5 and he's somewhere on the east side of Maryland here. So it's not too far from here to get there. He's a friend of mine. I'm teaching him basic horse keeping. He eventually wants to have his own. You really couldn't ask for a nicer day. If it weren't for the leaves, it would be even more perfect, but you know, fall, it happens. These trails aren't too bad, really. They get a lot of traffic, so most of the leaves have been crumpled.
Yeah.
And they're not deep in any way. I see they cleaned this up since the last time we were here. Yeah. I actually had a gas meter I couldn't survey because it was only 3 foot away from a yellow jacket's nest in the side of the guy's house. I don't get hazard pay for bee stings. Although I'm not allergic to those. Hornets I am, but only a little bit. So if I get stung, it's not going to be life-threatening. It's just really annoying. Yeah, and I swell up a little bit, so unless I actually inhaled one, I'd be all right.
Do you have an EpiPen or?
No, I've never had enough of a reaction to require any kind of medication or medical intervention.
Okay.
There you go, just muscle through it. Keep yourself centered over the bike. Keep your eyes on the path you want to take, not the obstacles. That's the biggest mistake noobs make, is they look at the rock they don't want to hit and then they wonder why they hit it. You always look where you want to go, not where you don't want to go. Woo! That's cold and wet. Just wait till spring. That water will be ice cold after the long winter. If we have a winter this year. I mean, this is what, the first weekend in November and it's 70 degrees? No, global warming's not real at all. Unfortunately, this lovely weather is going to break midweek, and then it's going to be in the 50s for the high with lows in the 30s, which makes sense. It is the season. Probably. Trail getting a little thin there. Good job. You know, I'm starting to wonder if maybe putting fenders on this bike wouldn't be a bad idea.
Saves a little bit of mud.
Yeah, I'm not so much worried about the mud that goes all over my legs and up my butt. Eating trail grit, however, not always the best thing. We don't get too many creek crossings like this in York County. A couple up in Spring Valley, but whoever rides there anymore.
I've been walking there.
Trail 5 is almost impassable most of the year. I shouldn't say all of it, just everything to the right of the main parking lot that everybody uses for biking. When you cross the wooden bridge, if you go to the right, it's muddy and techie all the way out to 6. The other direction, it's just techie. And it is rideable if you got the skill. It's not easy though. I still think it's funny that that trail doesn't even appear on the map.
I know.
I'm sure it's up on all trails. That is a nasty little Rudy tech garden there, rocks and all. Hello. Oh boy. Oh, went rock. I'm good.
Okay.
There's one more behind me back there. I was definitely in the wrong gear for that. Too low, needed more gear. Better gear up before I hit the next one. Wet rocks, gotta love wet rocks.
So cool. So
Whoa, ho, ho, yeah. Nothing quite as exciting as almost leveling a pedestrian. Now we'll take a break here and wait for Andy to catch up and get ourselves back in gear. All right, we're all back on the trail now again after some rather exciting wet rocks. I haven't found a tire yet that truly works on those. Simple reality, wet rocks are slippery. Wet roots too, for that matter. Way to run it right over there.
I found my whip on that.
That's the only thing you can do with roots like that, is just run them over and pray.
Yeah.
Get the weight off the front wheel a little bit. That seems to help. Well, having your back wheel slip out from under you is generally less hazardous than having your front wheel slip out from underneath you. Oh, if it isn't our old friend, the waterfall trail. Tales of Winterfell would be so much more fun if you didn't have to go up this trail to get to it.
Right.
All right.
You wanna
I'll take the lead on this one.
you wanna so you wanna do this one now and then go over to
Unless you want to do Jesse's trail first and then hit this one all the way back. It certainly wouldn't hurt because you can come out this, go straight up that way, and then when you come back this one, we'll be heading in the right direction.
Okay.
So I think that's a good idea.
Okay.
Plus Jesse's trail is a fair amount of climbing. Hopefully it'll be easier this time since we won't be going up the rock gardens.
Might have to stop at Hartford Road to
Take a breather.
get a breather.
Well, luckily there's not much difficult between here and there, so
No.
that'd be pretty quick. Let's see if I can do this log crossing. Kind of heading in the wrong direction for that. Yep. This bike's timing's a little faster than the other one because it's a size smaller. I'm starting to get the timing down. It's easier when you're doing it downhill.
Yeah.
Yeah. There you go, up and around and turn in. Yeah, once you get the back wheel high enough that you can roll over everything else, you can actually turn in and make it a little easier.
Okay.
Yep. But you did it right. Doggo. Hello.
How you going?
Thank you.
Thanks.
Lovely hound dog.
Thank you.
Was that a Vizsla?
Yes. Bingo. You win the prize.
I worked 18 years at a dog rescue.
Oh, wow.
I still get them wrong sometimes. There's so many of them. And some of them you just never see at the rescue.
Right.
I mean, I've literally never seen a Brussels Griffon in my life. Brussels Griffon. It's a little terrier type dog. They're cute, but I've never actually seen one.
Behind you.
Hello, hello. In nomine Patris et Filii et Spiritus Sancti. Woo yeah! Refreshing. Yeah, I'm pretty sure half of the creek water went in my left shoe. Note to self, these shoes are not waterproof, which I already knew that. Waterproof mountain bike shoes. That would be entertaining. Probably wouldn't breathe very well. Ooh, one of these days, man. Keep looking at it. The exit's a little narrow. Get off track and get a face planted. Now we're going to stop here and take a break. Alright, we're back on the bikes after a short rest break there. Now see, this is a lovely idea. Put down this kind of fabric on bridges instead of putting down the chicken wire that you have to staple down that gets staples stuck in people's tires. Next year I am definitely shopping for a softer seat. I can see having a stiff seat like this on like a race model, like a Top Fuel,
Right.
because you're going to be spending most of your time standing anyway. But when you're on a nice all mountain bike and you're going to be chugging all day, you want something with a little bit more softness to it. Found a nice one online, I just ain't got the 100 and something plus shipping for it. Now this side of the road, the river route is a little bit more techy than the other side. Oh, look at the cute little pom-pom. A lot of cute dogs out here today. Ah, yes, fall hazard number 2. Not being able to find the trail.
Well traveled.
Yes, very well traveled. It's less popular than the one farther up. Yeah, I wonder why. I don't know. I love this kind of stuff. But then again, I'm one of those crazy people who likes techie stuff. Especially with this bike, I can push a little farther and harder than the last one. Trail builders did a wonderful job of lining it with stone now. Looks very nice.
Hey, you want to go ahead or?
No, you just keep going.
Okay.
It's all good.
Don't want to hold you up.
Well, look at it this way. When you go back later and watch the video, you'll be able to see all the techniques that you're doing, and you can look for areas that you can improve later.
There you go.
Yep. So I just got to talk you into getting a camera so you can follow me. The only problem is then you got to keep up with me.
Yeah, right.
You do pretty good on the flat ground. Up and down hills sometimes gets a little bit squirrely. Especially those really nasty techie downhills.
Yeah.
A lot of it is confidence. Some of it is definitely skill. I do need to teach you the difference between reactive riding and proactive riding. Reactive riding is knowing how to hit the obstacles, where proactive riding is seeing the obstacle and knowing the best way to go across it before you even get there, and then making adjustments before you get there.
I got your mind right your way.
A little bit. Just like that.
Yes.
Thank you. See, if you can bunny hop that back wheel over those roots, it makes it a lot easier. You lift up with the cleats there and the pedals. Certainly makes a difference. Low bridge. Oh, that'll take your head right off. Can't be a headless rider out here. Halloween's over. It is amazing what this bike will roll over.
Yeah.
Still haven't found a bike yet that can roll over the nasty rock garden on Fawn Kill Trail up there at Weiser. Maybe an e-bike. Just the rock is pretty good size and it is a long rock garden. Usually it's hard to maneuver the bike enough to keep momentum through it. And then you just end up hitting a rock and stalling out. I made it so much farther this year than I did last year.
Okay.
So I felt good about that. Couldn't help thinking that a little bit of motor would have helped.
Sorry.
It's all right. This is one of those where looking at it before you got to it and picking a good line and just hammering over it might have saved you.
Yeah.
Like I said, proactive riding is one of the more difficult things to learn. Because usually you see something and you just, you go at it and you make the best you can line out of it. But when you start riding proactively, you think, well, the route's tipped this way. So if I'm going to slide or lose traction, it's going to be slide to that side.
Huh.
So instead of hitting it dead center and reacting to the slide, I will go over the very right side of the route
Okay.
and slide down toward the middle. That way when I get to the other side, I'm still on my line.
Okay.
And of course, getting the front end, back end, little mini, mini bunny hops. Just maneuvering the bike, not just rolling over things,
Right.
but getting the front end or the back end up to take weight off the bike so it can react even better. Because if you pop a little bit of a wheelie and hit a root, it's less impact than just rolling straight into it.
Huh.
And if you can pop that wheel square on top of a big fat root, then you lose no momentum at all because there's no impact.
Oh, so you're going on top of it. It's supposed to.
It's almost like a log hop, but you're just doing it on a root, and you can do it on a rock. And you have to pay attention to the shapes of rocks, because if you got a rock that's a triangle like this, you already know that if you don't land exactly on the very tip of that, you're going to slide to one side or the other. But see, you can plan for that slide and know that when your back wheel hits it, I'm on the left side of the rock. I'm going to slide to the left, so I need to steer a little bit to the left when it hits.
Oh, and then you'll avoid it.
And well, you still hit it, but see, since you're steering a little bit with the slide, it's like in a car. If your back end slides, you steer into it. And it's not a big adjustment. You probably wouldn't even really notice you're doing it. It's just a little bit of a tilt. And then you slide square down it instead of sliding where you tilt sideways down it. You just go straight over.
So if you're sliding this way and you turn the wheel that way.
Just a little bit. It's not a lot. You don't want to oversteer it.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm proud of what I did through all that rock, because that was a lot of wet rock.
Yep.
Well, maybe not wet, but
Oh, it was
rocks
definitely
and
wet.
leaves, and I just powered over it, and I'm confident.
Pick a good line and it'll take care of you. Sometimes there just isn't a good line, and that's when being proactive versus reactive comes in a lot more handy.
Well, it helped because if you weren't with me, I probably would have stopped on 10 of those.
That's another reason I ride behind you. I keep you going. You got to build your confidence, because the bike can do it, and I know you can do it. It's just believing you can do it and making yourself do it.
I just get, honestly, it wears you out.
It does.
I don't realize.
Well, see, a lot of that is weak balancing muscles, and a lot of that improves the more you do it. It's just like when you're weightlifting, instead of using a machine that is braced in every direction and all you're doing is pushing.
Yeah.
You use dumbbells, because then your body has to fight the movement. and all the little stabilizer muscles that are involved in that. So I have a friend who can bench press more than I can on a bar or a machine. But you put dumbbells in his hands and he's all over the place because he doesn't have any of those stabilizing muscles. Because a lot of my strength came from manual labor, and stabilizing muscles is all a part of that. So you put him on one of the machines for the bench press and he's 20 or 30 pounds more than I am, but you put him on dumbbells, he's 10 pounds less per hand. And I've actually seen him try to do one and the dumbbell come down and hit him in the face because he could not stabilize it. It was kind of one of those moments that you laugh about later, but I felt bad for him because he did take a shot right in the teeth.
Yeah, that'll bust you up.
Yeah, he wasn't happy. We worked on his technique a little bit after that. And that's another one where you're doing the slow dumbbell presses instead of going fast like this. Doing them slow, is that works those stabilizers a lot more than just push.
Yeah. One thing I have now is I've had this for someone at my desk. I have a kettlebell and two dumbbells, and if I'm in a meeting and I'm not speaking, I'll just sit there and do some curls or some tries or some shoulder presses. So I think my arms have actually gotten
some of the best exercises for mountain biking for the upper body are push-ups, specifically what they would call a declined push-up. An inclined push-up is where your feet are above your shoulder height, like if you have your feet up on a chair.
Yeah.
And that works the top of the shoulders and the top of the pectorals more.
Right.
Well, the lower ones where you elevate your front end and have your feet lower, because when you're on a bike, you're pushing at or below shoulder height. So you need to work your lower pectorals and the insides of your shoulder more.
Okay.
And the other one is rowing, because when you have to do a bunny hop or something and you need to pull up, that's the pull muscles, and you develop those as well. And well, anytime you're doing a push exercise with one set of muscles, you should always be doing the alternative pull exercise on the other side, so they build balanced. I'm gonna pause the camera here and restart it. My biggest problem is winter as far as fitness, because I get lazy sometimes. You know, when you're working two manual labor jobs, sometimes you think that you're still getting enough exercise to maintain your cardio, but you're really not. Even though my one job involves a lot of walking, it's just really not a fast enough pace to keep the cardio up. So I do have to get on my trainer this year. I really want to work on my length endurance. I want to do longer rides next year. I really want to pull at least one good honest epic next year. I was so close this year. 19.6 was close enough to satisfy me, but I really wanted that 20 miles.
How long was that ride?
An epic is 20, and up there at Weiser, if you have the skill and the endurance, the trail length total is over 30. But one of those trails is well beyond my ability. It's a 3 or 4 miles of nothing but black diamond rock garden. And every time I see somebody out there on a bike on it, I'm like, how? Just honestly, I don't know, with this bike I might have to consider it, but I don't know, if I had an e-bike it would definitely be a possibility. I don't know if I'd make all the rock gardens. Some of those guys that ride up there though, they don't care if they get through the whole rock garden. They'll power through as much as they can, get off, laugh if they fall down, get back up and go for the next one. A lot of those local folks up there are like that because that's their home trail, you know. That's what we do at Rocky Ridge when we see trails like 3 and 9 and 6 on the bottom side. Well, all of 6, let's be honest, is pretty techy. Thank you. Lovely day, isn't it?
Yeah. How long did it take you to do the 19?
Oh, I don't know, 3 some odd hours. Thankfully, a lot of that is downhill. That side ain't so bad. It's the getting up to the top that really bums me out. That's why I want to take you up there. Yeah, we do have a turn here. Yeah, go ahead.
All right, I'll go after you.
You want me to take the uphill first? Okay. Yeah,
I don't remember.
yeah, if 2 people went up there, you could have a lot more fun, because you could definitely, it'd be even better if you get 3 people and 3 vehicles and you could shuttle more than once, because you could do both sides downhill. And yeah, there is some ugly rock garden in spots, more so on Fawn Kill than on the other trails. You come down the one side, most of it's not too bad. But I went up Fawn Kill, and that one rock garden is absolutely black diamond. But it's not a bad park, it really isn't. It is one of the most popular in the state. It's rated higher than Rocky Ridge. It's granny time. Oh yeah, this gets the heart rate up. Hello, pretty puppy dog. One more behind me. How did they get pavement up here? So we're on Jesse's trail now. And last time we did this one, we went counterclockwise. It was an awful lot of rock garden on the way up. On the way down, it was this lovely flowy single track, very little tech. So I told Andy the next time we come up here, we'll do it in reverse, and that's what we're doing. It was fun coming down this, I'm not gonna lie. But to be honest, I think it's gonna be a lot more fun going down the rocks on the other side. Ah, son of a pup. Get in the gear, you son of a... Thank you. Jeez. I would like to be on my bicycle, thank you. Oh, yeah. Come here, Tree. Need to borrow you for a minute. Ah. Ooh, yeah. I dare say I've gone a tad anaerobic. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Have to check my battery level when I get to the top of the hill. Should be getting low. I better stop here. Just make sure Andy doesn't take the wrong direction. Well, after a pit stop to change batteries and letting Andy catch back up, we're back on the trail. That uphill was longer than it felt going down the other side last time. That is some serious tree squealing back there. Oh, there's that glorious overlook. We missed the peak of the color of the leaves by a week or two, I think. Still, we'll have to take a look-see before we head on down the other side. Right. Yes, as I suspected, the leaves have already changed and most have fallen off the trees. How's it going?
Good, how you doing?
Oh, it's a beautiful day, isn't it? Yeah, I wish it was going to stay like this. As you can see, most of the leaves have gone. Couple weeks, maybe even 3 or 4 down here.
I forgot to come here in the summer. My first time on the trail was last February.
Ah,
I've only seen it completely freezing.
could be entertaining to see it in winter with all the leaves, I mean all the trees frozen over with ice or something.
I remember there was a pond somewhere on this trail too that was completely frozen solid.
Interesting.
Yeah, I didn't know if I could trust it, but there was a whole family out there skating around with it.
Must not have been too bad.
That's exactly what I thought. I didn't realize I could see the trail all the way down there. I can see people walking.
Wow, yeah, down there in the valley. We missed the peak of the leaf season, Andy. Most of it's gone.
The
You can.
news said though it was. I mean, the news said it was about now.
They must not have seen how bare these trees look.
Right?
There is some color down there, but it's sparse.
Yeah, a week or 2 ago would have been much better right here.
Mm-hmm. Well, Andy, are you ready to drop the other side? Go down the rocky downhill.
So we're not going to ride this like we did last time?
Oh, you funny. I wouldn't ride off of that with a parachute or a hang glider. Ain't no landing zone, man. Too much tree in the way.
This was about as close as I was getting to the edge over there.
Mm-hmm.
Man, this ground could just go at any moment, couldn't it?
One of the parks that I ride north of my house by about an hour and a half up above Harrisburg, a place called Weiser State Forest. They actually do have a hang glider launch on the top of that.
Really?
And it makes this view look like nothing because you can see like half the way across the state. Don't get too close to the edge there, doggo.
Oh,
That's a long way down. All right, Andy, let's go see if we can not kill ourselves going over the rocks we can't see under the leaves.
And then you come back up this.
Yeah, we did that last time.
We put the bikes on our back.
And then you just, yeah.
You know, oddly enough, they do have a sport for that. It's called bike packing,
Oh,
Charlie,
crazy.
where they actually have folding bicycles.
And they'll hike up with them?
Yeah, they'll hike or rock climb or whatever with it. I'm not that insane. I may be crazy, but I ain't stupid.
Enjoy the rest of your ride.
Thanks, man. Would be a good day for hiking too, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Now we need to make sure we don't take the wrong turn because that's a black diamond downhill. And I believe it's that over there, so I think we're good. Watch the corners, Richard. Watch the corners. think I might pause and restart the camera up here at the top here. There we go. Just a nice little reference point for later. Oh yeah, that's gonna be exciting. This is where good brake modulation skills can be awfully handy. A little techie. A little leafy. Wow. I actually didn't think I was going to make it over that. Might ought to wait here for Andy. That was a pretty nasty tech. Alrighty, back up on the trail here. Yeah, that was a wicked rock section back there. That's the kind of stuff I love and I hate. It's a nice challenge, but man, it sucks the life right out of you. Oh boy, wicked rock garden. See over here, let's go straight up over this. Why go around it when you just go over it? It's easier. Leg's starting to burn a little. Oh, log crossing. Not in this direction. Hello, Jesse. Hello, Victoria. There's one more behind me. I remember you. Triple from last time I couldn't make because I didn't know it was there until it was too late. I ain't gonna make it in this direction. That is a nice triple though. Have to be on your game there. I think I may have reached the top. I hope I've reached the top. That's a long way up. Ha 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 ha. Rock gardens are easier in this direction. Ha ha. Hello again. How's it going? Hey. Woo! Oh, hello. Yeehaw! Hey, how's it going? Watch out for that log back there, and there's one more rider somewhere behind me. Watch for wet, loose. Oh yeah. Woo! Well, that was exciting. Ooh, the calf muscles are angry. Like some lovely flow right into a good rock garden. Woo! Ha ha! Ooh, hairpin. I think this is about the end of that trail. Yep. And we'll come to a nice stop here and wait for Andy. Woo! Andy caught up to me and went on by me, and for some reason my camera didn't want to start there, but I got her fixed now. What fortuitous timing. Gonna have yourself another snack real quick? Okie dokie. Oh, I'm gonna take the lead here because when we get up to the waterfall trail, that's a black diamond uphill, and it is a little bit brutal. It is a lovely challenge. I did make it clean last time. I'm not sure I will today. Depends on how much leaves are laying on them rocks. I find that when leaves lay over top of rocks like that, the rocks can get a little bit slippery because they hold the moisture from the dew in the morning. Ran into that a couple times on that last trail. The brain says yes, but the heart says uh-uh. Actually, that doesn't look that bad, really. Maybe next time. Oh wow, look, blue heron down in the water over there. I don't think you can see it on the camera, but it is right down there. Oh, it must have flew off. Oh, nope, there it is. It's still in the water. Ambush hunters. They just stand around, watch the water, wait for fish to get close, and blam, gotcha. They're one of the easier birds to photograph too, because if you just sit still, they'll just wander on by real slow, not in any hurry. Holy moly. There was a trail here earlier. Yeah, wait till Andy gets a load of this. Boy, glad nobody was standing there at that point. Yeah. Okay. That wasn't here when we came through earlier. Nope. Has been a bit breezy today. That'll do it. Woohoo! Darn rocks. Howdy, howdy.
How you doing, sir?
Oh, it's good. There's one more behind me somewhere.
You got a GoPro.
Oh yeah, record every ride. Woo-hoo-hoo-wee! Oh, it is beyond granny time.
Last time I rode here, I got passed by a family of 4.
It happens,
And
man.
the kid was like 11.
Hey, I've seen 8-year-olds drop Whistler A-line, so I don't feel bad anymore.
Well, of course
We
it was-
decided not to do Tales of Winterfell in the waterfall trail, and he's feeling a little tired now. I'll be honest, I had a hard work week, so I ain't feeling too bad either about skipping it. So we're just gonna head back the river trail here. I'm gonna let him get back in the lead since we're on easier ground again. Sure wish I could get my clipless. Oh, there we go. Ah, it's brisk and refreshing. Probably should have shifted out of granny before going into the river. Hit it, pedal, 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 keep going. There you go. Just give it the muscle.
Good thing I was going to make it.
I was starting to worry. I was looking for an exit strategy. One thing you got to work on is starting to pedal faster before you get to obstacles like that, so you build up some momentum.
Right.
That's that difference between reactive and, you know, anticipating your obstacles. Get your speed up before you get there.
Right.
Proactive.
I will let you shoot on it.
Nah, you're good right where you are. I can't give you tips and pointers if I can't see what you're doing. It's all right. That's usually when the technical skills go down the drain. That's how I know I've had too much, is I can't ride straight no more. At least in this direction, the rocks that we slid out on the way up will all be on the downhill side. Hey, how's it going? That is an ugly root section. Ah, it's so pretty in through here. There you go, Andy. Take a right turn. We can take a shortcut.
There you go.
You know, it would not surprise me to see somebody bike over that. They'd have to be a pro. Keep going. You got it. Oh, I don't got it.
Sorry.
I was fine until my back wheel lost traction in the leaves.
When that family passed me, they walked across that.
Oh.
And then they passed me up ahead.
Yeah, let's let them in through. I'll put a pause. Ooh, this rock is slippery. Very, very slippery. There is a trail on the other side, yes.
You gotta walk this?
No, no, that trail goes all the way up to the next road.
When you go up to the bridge, you can cut across.
All right, see if I can even get started here again. A little bit of tack. Dab. Oh, slippery rock from hell. Whee! Woo! Woo! Oh boy. Yep. Oh man. Did not see that coming far enough ahead. Booyah! Woo! Whew. Funny hump. Well, at least I got the front wheel over it. Woohoo! Hello. There is one more somewhere behind me.
Okay, okay, thanks for the warning.
Yeah, he may be back there a little bit. Starting to wear him out a little. Woo! 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 Woo, that all went in my right shoe. Ha ha ha, cold and wet. Did I miss an uphill section or something? Again? Yes, I did. Nobody ever rides that apparently. You can see it pretty good from this side. Where the heck did I miss it on the other side? Bridge over the hello. Hey, how's it going? Some behind me somewhere. Not sure how far back Andy is now. Hello. There is one more behind me, but he's pretty far back there.
Okay.
Okay.
Certainly could have taken that berm faster. Woo! 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 Well, that was an exciting drop. Woo! The rock's a lot bigger than it looks when you come up on it. There's one more behind me somewhere. He's back there a ways though. Wow, that gets the heart rate up, and I should have put the seat down for that. Almost took a shot in the nuggets. I can see my car from here. Yay! Woo ha! Ah, my rider position on that was awful. Way off to the right. And that's pretty much it for this ride today. And what a ride it was. Y'all stay safe. Keep the rubber side down.